What's up, guys? Micah Sang here. Sorry I haven't really posted any videos in a couple months, but today I'm going to be bringing you a full game commentary. It's going to be a live commentary. This is on that account that I've been leveling up to level 30. So it's unranked. I'm going to be basic, make an unranked to a diamond series, and hopefully I'm just going to live commentate every single game. I plan on doing that by like streaming it so that like it'll be forced to be natural, and then that way like by talking through my thought processes while playing, then hopefully I can essentially teach you the entire game. So that's the plan. This is game 1. I'm going to be going against an Echo top. So, since I have a faster jungle clear speed than Echo, and I don't really think that he's going to be able to shove it all the way into turret before I can get there, then I'm going to be trying to do a jungle camp. There is a way for him to counter where he just like proxies and tanks in between the two turrets, but since I'm unranked, this is my first game, I doubt the players are going to be good enough to do that, to read my jungle movements. I'm gonna use my Q about 8 seconds before the jungle camp spawns, so that would be at 147. And the reason for that is because, like, well, some players start it around like 143 or something, so they have full stacks, and then their Q's back up by the time the jungle camp spawns. But I like to do it in a way that, like, I have 4 Q's, because that's like exactly how much, or how many Q's you need to kill the baby raptors. So it saves you a little bit of time there in terms of like min-maxing. Makes your jungle camp a little faster, hopefully. Oh, whoops. Whoops. I messed it up though. It's not a big deal. Doing this strategy, it lets me get an instant level 2, so that's essentially like 1 full creep wave if you think about it, because it takes like 4 melee creeps and 2 range to hit level 2. So anytime I don't miss like a full wave, then it's probably worth for me. Ideally, I only want to miss like 2 or 3, but even if I miss up to 6, it'll still be technically worth for me. I'll lose some, I'd lose some, or my TP for that though. So now I have a Doran's Blade and he only has a Flask, so he has no combat stats, except I have just as much sustain as him since I have 5 health pots. So I'm just going to keep trading with him and trying to force trades because of the extra combat stats I have. Use a shield there to block a little bit of creep aggro. But what I did there was, you see how like I walked down around here instead of just letting the creep wave hit my turret? That's because, like I said, since I want to force trades on him, and I'm stronger because I'm stronger than him right now, then I want to keep the wave like as far away from his turret as possible so I can try to chase him down. Because I am more mobile than him, but right now he's not really overextending for creeps. Pop a pot. Taking a little bit of damage from creep aggro, but he's already getting zoned from CS. Like, he's at 5 CS, because if he took more than that, then I'd be able to initiate on him. So he's just playing really safe. Whoops. Missed the last hit unnecessarily. Whoops. Yeah, my last hitting's not perfect either. Another thing about, like, zoning for them from last hits is that, like, you need to get the last hits yourself, but whatever. I can step it up. I did lose the freeze though there by trading with him a little, because since my abilities are AoE, then it shoved the wave. He does have the TP advantage over me, but as long as I can keep like the wave constantly threatening to shove all the way into his tower, he can't really find a way to TP. That was bad. I like didn't get autos in between my Qs. It's whatever though. Since my wave is overextended, then I ward and I see Jin Zhao like almost immediately because of it. Since Echo's not following up, then I'm just gonna fight him in this full creep wave. Because they like didn't coordinate that gank well. So Jin Zhao lost his flash. And Vi got a kill out of it. Yeah, so there it's just like me noticing that, like, okay, even though it's 1v2, then like Echo's not following up fast enough, so I can fight Xin Zhao inside of my creeps. And having a full creep wave essentially makes it almost like a 2v2, so that's what happened there. Unfortunately, I'm out of sustain though, and Echo still has some, but the thing I have over him is he is like starting to run Like, if he uses one more rotation, then he pretty much won't have mana. I might try to force something on him once I get 6. And like anytime just like that where he uses his Q on my shield and I don't lose any health, then he obviously is also losing mana, so that is good for me. Ouch. Oh well. If I don't get hit by the back end of that, then I don't really care that much. Because again, he's low mana, and the first part doesn't do much damage. I might just want to stay in lane until my TP's back up though, and then like back, or shove it and then back for Brutalizer. It depends on what Echo's doing. I need to see first. Because for example, if he's backing right now when I have a chance to freeze, then I'll just like stay in lane, you know, instead of trying to shove. Oops. I don't have vision of Xin Zhao, but I'm not very scared of him right now because like I have so low mana and I'm near my tower. I think that like if they tried to dive me, then I'd be able to turn it, and if they try to gank me, then I could just like kite with my turret range. Whoops. Then my last hitting wasn't perfect, but it's whatever. I wanted to let the creep wave hit my turret though, because it was going to do too much damage to me if I tanked it. That many creeps. I'm debating whether I want to force an all-in or find a chance to back, because I don't see Xin Zhao on the map either, but I'm just going to try to get some poke. And I have a lot of money, like I mentioned. Echo does too, but he doesn't have nearly as much as me since he has 16 CS. So once I back, the gold discrepancy is just going to be huge. And I think he's... oh, never mind. I thought he was recalled. So shoving there might have been a bad idea. If I let the wave build up bigger, then I have like more of a chance to like dive into stuff. Oh, I don't think he has mana for ult. I don't think Xin can even get over here in time unless he flashes, but it's down until 9:40. So I can just recall in here safely. I might just go for Boots of Lucidity this game, even though I don't have CDR runes on this account, so it makes it so that like I can't max out my CDR. I can always get like Spirit Visage or something later. I was planning on initially going Black Cleaver, but like having almost essentially like 1k gold, I wanted to spend like all of it. I could have gone for like Pickaxe or like Kindle Gem or something, and had pots. But since I have TP, I'm not really worried about pots either. Xin cleared my ward when he came, but it still gave me the information that like he wasn't coming soon enough to defend Echo during the dive. I'm just gonna keep the wave pretty much perma-shove because I have so much more money than him now. Because like I'm 50 CS up on him, so that's essentially being up like 3 kills. So I can just constantly dive him when my ult is up. I can also poke him at turret. This guy really does play really safe though. Like he doesn't try to go for any CS, but that means that he'll just lose eventually anyways. Like I don't have to get kills. I'm still getting a gold lead. Oh, one thing I forgot to do is adjust the order of all the people on my team. But luckily I didn't need to do that many, because that way makes it so that like I can use the F keys to move around. I used to not be a huge fan because I'd have to like readjust every single game, but I'm not sure if I should TP. Echo can interrupt me anyway, so I can't TP from here. Oh, but yeah, I used to not like it because you'd have to readjust and figure out who's who each game. Except, now that they changed that, then I started liking it. Oh. Yeah, so there I was just forcing a trade, except like I said, I'm so much stronger than him that like I can force an ult without even using my ult. So after he ults, then I just decided to go for the all-in. If I knew my damage potential a little better, then I guess I probably could have just ulted from the get-go. But I didn't. It's hard for me to gauge. I haven't smurfed this low in a while, like the first game of Unranked, and what's it called? Yeah, so this guy has a lot less CS and a lot less gold. So I haven't gauged that for a while. Huh. Maybe just go for Kindle Gem. I don't know. I'll go for more damage for now. But, like, I think in the mid-game on Riven, if you don't have CDR runes at all, then it's not bad to just go for a Kindle Gem to max out your CDR, and then eventually I can build it into a Spirit Visage since they have a good amount of AP damage on their team. But I decided against it right now, because Kindle Gem, even though like the CDR is offensive stats, the health obviously is not, so I'd rather just go for more damage right now. It'll give me more kill potential, more die potential. So his E's down for a little. But he's playing so back. Yeah, like, I'm just gonna shove. Because I can just force things under his turret. If he plays super passive, I'll dive him. Because I'm getting bored. What? I don't know what is going on exactly. So there, they sort of just walked up to me when they're way weaker than me, and then I killed them. I mean, I don't know, Jinzao's level 8, Echo's level 7, and like, Echo obviously can't use his ult aggressively, you have to like, juke around and walk like back and forth and stuff. So, he can use that to initiate on me, but like, Jinzao's so low that, I mean, so squishy that like, I could just instantly burst him anyways. So, unless Echo started that with a stun, and then they changed it into like a knock-up or something, there was no way they were gonna beat me there. It was just sort of silly of them to walk up and not know how much I did. My team's ahead, so I don't necessarily have to push my advantage too hard. I could just like keep the laning phase going and then let this tower stand up. But since Jinzao's so weak, I might just force my advantage at their second tower early anyways. It'll put a lot of pressure on the map. Just doing the jungle camp on my way over to lane because the wave's pushing into me. If it was pushing out away from me, then like I would be losing CS for, what's it called, for taking the jungle camp. His Q's down. And he has, oh shoot. Oh man, I suck. It's still enough though. Because I'm so much stronger than him now. But there, like, I could tell that he doesn't have ult because on Echo, like, if you have ult, you have the little glowing shadow guy following you around. So since it's not following him, like, even though I didn't keep a timer on his ult, I can tell that it's down. Oh. I underestimated his damage by a lot there. I wanted to try to like make a flashy play on him, but like since my Q and my W were just barely coming up, then I like couldn't fight him yet. So I misjudged that, and then I tried to flash into the brush, as you could maybe see from like the keys, but yeah, it wasn't fast enough, so I was knocked up. If I had 40% CDR, actually, then my Q probably wouldn't have been on cooldown there. But it's also, like, my inability to play around it, you know? Because I should know that, like, I shouldn't waste cooldowns if I might need to fight someone. But whatever, first death of the game. It's just that at this elo I really shouldn't be dying a single time. But see, that's like the kind of thing that why I don't understand. Oh, alright, this is easy TP. I don't even think they need me. The kind of thing that confuses me when people say like they don't know how to win, or like what they could be doing better or whatever. Like, I am stopping this game. I destroyed my lane, except I died once, and that's like, so that's an easy way to see where I could have done something better. You know, like there I shouldn't have overextended into their jungle when I had no vision, or against Jin Zhao when he was gonna kill me because I was low. Like, every single mistake, just look at, and then, like, decide what you should have done differently. And that's, like, all you really need to do to get better. All it takes is one death, one mistake. I'm gonna drop a ward and check their blue. Oh. I have no TP, so I didn't think I could get there in time. So I'm just gonna do some counter jungling. And this is how I prefer to play top lane when I get an advantage. I just take the first tower, and then once you take the first tower, then you get like full jungle control of the enemy jungle. So then I just like farm all of it, get an EXP and gold advantage, and then use that advantage to dive. He just E'd near me, so I could have just like jumped on him or something, but he wasn't really that close. So I decided against it. And now that I have blue, I have 40% CDR, so I can do the quadruple Q. Whoops. Oh man. I don't want to get knocked up near that tower. Oh shoot. Alright, that was pretty close. I don't think he's gonna get his E up again though. Yeah, like, when Jin Zhao used his Q, I just wanted to make sure that he didn't knock me up while I was inside their inhib tower range, because that laser does a lot of damage. Oh, maybe I could have cancelled my recall, but whatever. Good luck, bye. Oh, so I didn't want to get knocked up near there, and then I saw that like my creep wave wasn't quite at their second turret yet, so I needed to kite around, like, make it so they couldn't get as many auto attacks on me, while also not being in tower range. Got pretty lucky there, barely got out. But yeah, that's like the kind of thing that I like to do, because it's like there's 3 people top for me during that then, you know? Because there's Heimerdinger, who I killed. Oh shoot. They're pretty squishy. I just used my first auto on Heimerdinger to AoE Echo down. But anyways, like, I killed Heimer, and then Echo and Jin Zhao both came top to kill me, and then they got nothing out of that, you know? So it's like they send 3 top and get nothing, then as long as my team is, like, farming or something, then, like, overall we're getting an advantage. So that's really all you need to do to, like, carry games. Wow, that Sona TP was pretty legendary. Damn. Maybe I should have kept chasing for Sona, because I wasn't going to be able to beat Jin Zhao at such low health. The fact that he has some armor kind of effed me. He's a little bit strong, but I'm a lot stronger. So I'm just gonna sell my Dorans and my Trinket for a BT right now, because I want the power spike. I would sell the Dorans anyways, and that's like one of the things that's so good about upgraded Trinket, because it sells for, wait, let me see how much it sells for actually. What it sells for 175, which is 75 gold less than 250, which is how much I paid for it. So as long as I got like 1 ward's worth of value for it, out of it, then like it sort of paid for itself. And I want BT just because like, since I'm so strong, then all the lifesteal will allow me to just fight as many people as I want at a time. I can just like fight them one after another and get like a pentakill. Yeah, highest level in the game. The second highest CS actually. Victor's beating me. I could probably end the game faster by being with my team to push somewhere else, or by telling my team to group as like 4 at one of the other turrets. But meh. I can probably also just end by pushing down my lane and waiting for my team to do something. Ah, damn. I think I messed up my comboing a little bit. I didn't use my shield for a pretty long time in the beginning. It might have been able to come back up. Oh well. As long as we kill more people than we lose, doesn't really matter, because then it'll still let us get turrets. Oh yeah, by the way, I just got my Kindle gem. Actually, I'll go for Last Whisper. I'm greedy like that. I'm gonna upgrade my Trinket again. Just because Jin Zhao's like the only person who's strong on their team, and he's starting to get some armor. Heimer's bot, so if we can catch them here, then we'll have good numbers. He was in like a catch-22 there, because if he ulted to dodge my ult, then he goes into our team, and then he's gonna die anyways. So I guess he was just trying to outrun the ult. Whoops. Ouch. Lag, obviously. Yeah, well damn, not really much to say about the game, because like, I just stomped my lane, and then the other lane is lost too. Partly because like, I start roaming in the mid game, you know? But yeah. This is, I'd say, generally what happens actually when you put a lot of pressure in your lane, then your other lanes will end up just naturally winning. Like, when I used to grind a lot of Proxy Singed, I had like a 70% win rate on Proxy Singed, and it's like, the strategy is based around feeding, are you kidding me? But it's literally just because, like, I don't know, I wouldn't really understand it. I'd be like, oh, how the fuck am I winning games? They just feel really easy. But it's because, like, since everyone's constantly coming for me, then my teammates get to win more easily when they're lane and stuff. I'm gonna take red since I'm the strongest. Nice. I thought I was gonna fail that. I'm really bad at that wall hop. It's pretty hard. Oh, hello there. Pretty much just making sure to chain CC there. I think we can end off of that. They want to do Baron, so I'll just try to get like a quad. There's the quad I was talking about. Oh, I can actually get a penta too, since if I kill Jhin before Caitlyn spawns. So I've got like 7 seconds. Ouch! Not worth. Alright, whatever. Well, that's the end of my first game in my Unranked to Diamond series. Sorry if my commentary wasn't that great. I'm a little bit rusty, as you can tell from my recent video submissions, but I'll keep at it, and yeah, hopefully I get better during the series as well. Also, I'm going to China for like 2 weeks tomorrow, so yeah, there might not be as many videos recently, but thanks for staying subbed. Appreciate it. If you like this video, then drop it a like, and see you next time.